Hey everybody, Derek here. I'm here to bring you another video for The Walking Dead Season 5. Tonight is the premiere of Season 5, Episode 3, Four Walls and a Roof. Definitely exciting. I'm definitely anxious to see what's going to happen. They definitely left us off great in the last episode, so I really think that tonight is going to be just as good. I have done predictions on this video, on this episode, so if you go on my channel, you should be able to find the video. But this video is going to be revealing some news about Walking Dead. Whenever they release the titles of episodes, I usually do a video on them, and they have. They have released the titles for episodes 5 and 6. So, definitely exciting. That we get to see the new episode titles. They're just titles. They don't come with any synopsises yet, so all I really have is the titles. But I'm going to do a quick video just saying what they are and giving a few thoughts on what they're going to be about. So just in case you don't want to know, there will be spoilers in this video. So if you don't want to know, don't watch the video. Okay. So the 5th episode of The Walking Dead is going to be called The Choice. Definitely a very broad episode title, but definitely one that is definitely going to have some impact on the show, no doubt. Because choice at this point can be a lot of different things. Right now where we are at, we have the group at Father Gabriel's church, and the hunters basically know where they're at and have them surrounded. So the choice, season 5, episode 5, could have to do with some of the plot lines going on right now. Because I'm pretty sure that episode 4 is just going to be focused on Beth. I don't think that we're going to see any of the other cast members in that episode. I could be wrong, but I think it's just going to be focused on Beth. So see, the 5th episode may just focus on Rick's group, or it may focus on both groups. So I can't necessarily say whether it is just in regards to Rick's group or Beth as well. Because I could think of it being, if Daryl and Carol do find Beth, maybe, the 5th episode would be, the choice of, are they going to go and save her, or are they going to go back, tell Rick's group, and then everybody goes and gets her? That could be a choice. In addition, the choice, I think what maybe more is appropriate is choosing whether to go to Washington without everybody, or fighting the hunters. Because there is a chance, I do predict, but again, this is just a prediction, that they may kill all of the hunters in this upcoming episode tonight. I don't know. Again, that's just a prediction, just based on the way the storyline's going. They may kill the hunters off tonight, but they may not. And if they don't, one of the things that we saw in the trailer is that, Rick and Abraham have like a little, fight, because they have different opinions. Rick is more of like, hey, listen, I'm up for this Washington trip, but there are some things that we need to do first before we even go. And Rick is not going to leave Daryl, Carol, and Bob behind at this point, in order to go. And what may happen is, Daryl and Carol may come back, or maybe just one of them will come back and the other stays there to stake out things. One of them might come back and go, we found Beth, and we know where she's at, but there are a bunch of people there. And the choice might be, do we go and rescue Beth, or do we not take the risk because we just had the hunters that we dealt with, or we're dealing with the hunters and we need to get the heck out of Dodge before they get us. So that might be the choice. Choices are definitely going to have consequences in The Walking Dead. And I have no doubt that whatever this choice is going to have consequences for Rick and the group. So definitely interested to see what they have in store for us. But those are just a couple thoughts. Again, I don't have a synopsis, so there's nothing that I can really do to hone in on that. But I think that it might involve something like that. Okay. So the 6th episode is called Heart Drift. Again, definitely that one though is a little more intriguing because when you think about that title, Heart Drift, it more thinks about, your heart, or the feelings that you have or beliefs that you have drift apart from, your current feelings and changes who you are as a person. So we may see someone's heart drift, away from who they are and what they may be. And that could be about Tyrese, maybe in this episode Tyrese goes from being, a very good guy, who wants to do the right thing to a tough, you know, bad ASS, and he might, totally get out there and, take action. So we may see that his heart drift, but that could also mean for somebody like, Rick, you know, Daryl, people like that, changing who they are and taking action. So this could be an episode where they deal with some of the hunters. I mean, instead of doing the humane thing, they might, hack them apart one by one like they do in the comics. I mean, that's a possibility. Heart Drift could also, in my opinion, focus on Daryl in particular. I've always wondered, will the show reunite Beth, Daryl, and Carol all together? Because at this point, it's looking like they will. And, maybe this is where Daryl maybe starts to realize who he likes better. And, you see in this, like, he's going for Carol, and then, like, you see how he was focused on Beth for a little bit, but now he's around Carol, and you have to wonder if, maybe his heart drifting back and forth between the two women, and he may choose one. That could have consequences on the other. I always said, how interesting would it be if you had Carol and Beth in a situation where Daryl can only save one of them? Who is he going to save? I mean, that would absolutely be insane. And it might focus on, heart drift, being that Daryl's heart drifts from one woman to the other. Again, these are just assumptions. These are just, predictions based on the title. But it could focus on Daryl, or it could just be focusing on one character or a group of characters who their hearts drift into a different place that changes who they are in this story. And, I think that no matter what, it's going to be something about that. So I'm definitely interested to see what they have. Definitely great episode titles. And I hope that they give us some synopsises soon, and I can do another video on that. So, hey, thanks guys for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Feel free to subscribe. I have more videos coming. And if you guys have any questions, comments, topics that you would like to ask me, or if you want me to do a video, just post them in the comments, and I would be more than happy to do them. I'm definitely interested in getting ideas from you guys, so don't be afraid to do that. Have a wonderful day, and enjoy Walking Dead tonight. Thank you.